Why would you want to change anything about the X100F's lens? I mean, the question was always, do you use a 50mm or a 35mm? Well, I actually prefer it a little wider. A few millimeters more can make such a big difference, giving you a little extra space to cram your ideas into. Let's talk about some of the technicalities.
The Fujifilm WCL converter lens converts the 35mm equivalent lens to a 28mm equivalent lens. That doesn't sound like much, but it can make a big difference if you have nothing else but that one lens with you. So a little bit more of a wide angle can actually help quite a bit. The camera gets a bit bigger with the converter lens, but it's still way smaller than the X Pro 2 with like a 35mm, which is good, so you still have a very compact camera. There's basically no difference between this Mark II version and the first version of the lens. The only difference there is that there's a magnet inside of the lens, and the X100F has another magnet that just detects that the conversion lens has been added to the camera, so that it can make the adjustments internally for the viewfinder and also for the image correction. What's great now is that I can use this one as my standard lens, and on the X Pro 2 I carry like the 50 to 140, which gives me the tele range, and I have this as my normal length. So I have both cameras and I definitely have everything I need for an event. What's great too is that the same lens hood that you can use on the standard lens still works with the conversion lens. The lens has a filter thread where you can just put 49mm filters on there, which is nice. Converting 35 to 28mm doesn't sound like much, but it can make quite a big difference when you're shooting events or street photography or things like that. The aperture doesn't change at all, it stays at f2, which is great. I don't know how they did it, but it somehow worked, and even the image quality stays the same. Also, the AF speed didn't suffer because it's basically the same thing as if you didn't use it at all.
Do you need this conversion lens? Perhaps you'd prefer an even tighter crop and would rather go with the TCL, giving you a 50mm equivalent instead. For me, this 28mm is actually the only way I would ever want to shoot the X100F. Sorry this took me so long guys, life can be tricky sometimes. I'll try to post more regularly in the future though. In case you want to support the Photonauts, please consider becoming a patron to the channel over on Patreon. And if you liked this video, please subscribe and join the Photonauts community. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and see you in the next one. Bye!